Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're actually going to be talking about Unlich. So the alpha demo is still available, but I honestly got some really good news. Honestly, this news is so overbearing. I'm going to be honest, this is the largest update that this dev has done. And it's freaking amazing because I swear every time I read these things, they keep getting larger and larger. So let's dive into this. So the dev post here is titled Quest Systems, Echo Battles, and More. So if you guys remember from the last update, the dev was actually thinking about adding like PvP and some online stuff. So let's see if they actually talk about that as well. Okay, so hi again everyone. This month's update is pretty big, bringing major additions such as the quest system. Definitely needed. That was definitely needed. Echo Battles, which is an optional difficult encounters with great rewards and increased aberrant monster spawn rate. Oh, okay, interesting. I like how they kind of added a like a increased encounter rate there for the like shiny versions, which they call aberrants. Kind of curious how that actually all plays out. As let's see, as well as general improvements to the game's playability and much more. Okay, so we got major improvements to the quest system. You can now keep track of the quests you're doing. I have added a quest tab to the journal menu, which tracks your current main quest and its different phases. It also tracks of side quests, though there aren't many in the prologue demo yet. I mean, that makes sense. Honestly, it sounds like there's going to be a bunch more content being added, so I'm not shocked that, like, just like what, you know, we've said in previous videos, this is only a demo. So I'm just shocked that there's even this much, like, even in the demo. And it's like, honestly, it almost sounds like there's going to be like 20 hours of playtime in this demo. Not there yet, but honestly, it's hard to say. But let's continue on here. Let's see. Quest markers have been added to the map to guide you. That's a shocker. I was not expecting that one. That's actually a nice little quality of life ad right there. But I plan to make them optional eventually, since not everyone likes them. That's, man, the dev is thinking about everybody there. Let's see. The current quest descriptions are placeholders. Makes sense. And will likely change in the future. Also, the system will function better with new saves, since some triggers have been added to the old cutscenes. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. At least they gave a disclosure there. And it looks like we got a picture of what the system looks like. There's the tab, main quest, side quest. Pretty standard stuff there, nothing too crazy, but it's nice to see that added into the game now. This is what kind of got me curious. What are Echo Battles? So Echo Battles, wow, I can't even talk today. Echo Battles, a new type of battle, can now randomly spawn in place of normal encounters. Okay, interesting. These are difficult handmade encounters where lore-wise you battle the teams of fallen beacons or tamers, which means you can still recruit them most of the time. Lots of them are built around certain team ideas I've either came up with while going through the game or noticed some of the testers employing. That's pretty cool. So you're basically fighting a dead tamer. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. You can spot them via their map indicator and their unique visual effect in the game world when you get close. New saves will naturally introduce Echo Battles through a cutscene that sets their trigger. Old saves can unlock them by revisiting the forest and triggering the same cutscene at the entrance of the small maze west of the map. Echo Battles are completely optional and vary in difficulty. Some are challenging encounters that require a well-built team, while others are the hardest content in the game, designed for those who want to push the game's mechanics to their limits. That's pretty cool. So if you guys are like seeking more more difficulty, this is pretty cool. And if you guys are just soft and squishy like me, you can just run away and deal with it later. Pretty cool. Let's see. So due to their difficulty, they offer great rewards. Every monster in Echo Battle spawns at a higher level than the area's usual encounters. A 1 in 25 chance of spawning as an aberrant or shiny. Echo Battles drop a new consumable item called Essence, which works similarly to a rare candy, but up to a certain level cap based on rarity. Additionally, and occasionally, unique accessories and spells and spell glyphs can be found as drops. In the future, rare monsters, including other starters, will have an increased chance of spawning in Echo Battles. This is a really cool mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. There are 1 to 3 potential Echo Battles per map. Each time the player rests, one of them could spawn, and they are all repeatable. The main goal of Echo Battles is to give players a reason to revisit explored area. Man, that's actually pretty smart. Provide an alternative to tedious grinding for levels or aberrant forms, and test player skill. Honestly, this is a perfect way of shiny grinding. Man, he's actually what? Oh man, the dev actually took my what do you call it? Feedback. Man, I was not expecting it to be this intense here, but I love this. The high rewards and average spawn rates make them worthwhile, while the level cap on Essence ensures that new team members can be leveled up quickly without over-leveling the game's content. Let me know if you think they need an adjustment one way or the other. Yep. Let's see, we got the day-night cycle, added a day and night cycle, which can be changed by resting at the disciple statues. Resting is now optional rather than automatic when interacting with the statue. For now, different monsters may spawn depending on the time of... That's pretty cool. I like that. In the future, certain quests and interactions may require it to be day. That's really cool as well. I like these type of quests where you got to be at a certain time. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we got added Agile, a new bird monster that can serve as a tank, support, or DPS. It spawns during the day, replacing Ibats who only appear at night. Kind of reminds me of the Koromon bird a little bit, but honestly, I like how it could be a tank, support, or DPS. I wonder if that's dependent on the way you spread its points, or maybe the glyphs or the skills. I'm kind of curious how that's going to work out. Honestly, I like this design more than the Ibat, not gonna lie. But if you're into the whole bat thing, I mean, it's not a terrible design, but I actually prefer this guy over the Ibat. Let's see, we got reworked map system. The old system had many issues. I'm not gonna bog you guys down, but honestly, we care about what the new system reveals the entire portions of the map as soon as the player enters an area, maintaining gradual exploration while providing more useful information. Honestly, this is much better. Much better. Fixes fog of war issues and significantly reduces save file size back to KB levels. Yeah, that's a massive improvement. Okay, a lot of new moves and skills. I've added around 30 new skills, mostly signature and high-level moves for different monsters. Along with a few additional attacks, some monsters now have a large portion of their current movesets and skills grid implemented. So I'll try to start... can't even talk. So I'll try to start reporting balance changes in the future updates. I haven't done so before because many monsters still had placeholder skills and moves, but with more of their intended abilities in place, balance adjustments will be relevant moving forward. I mean, that makes sense. Honestly, there's always going to be some type of adjustment needed. Obviously, guys, if you guys find anything that needs to be adjusted, just let the dev know. I'm assuming there's going to be a way of contact. If not, you can always make a comment down below and let the dev know. That way as well, if I don't have anything listed in the description. Okay, we got some of the new skills there. Okay, I don't want to completely kill you guys here, so minor additions. I'm not going to completely bore you guys here. Let's see. Added a continue option. Okay. Not going to... I mean, I was expecting bug fixes. Rework the input system. Control should feel a bit smoother now. Okay, that's cool. Added a hint system in battle to notify the player why they can't use certain moves. That's probably because of me. Merge training points up skills with the fate path, fate gate skills. Okay. And then added and improved a few tutorials. Increased the font size on a lot of the yeah, that definitely was needed. Replaced some in-game music with more tone-fitting tracks. Added some dialogue and a cutscene to the ruins area, which is the second half of the demo. Swapped Rune Claw's aberrant and regular colors around, as the old aberrant fit its base concept better. Okay, cool. So with this update, I'm raising the demo version to 0.2.0, as most of the systems are at least partially implemented, and I don't want to get pulled into the scope creep by constantly adding new ones. Instead, I'll focus on actually making more content and getting closer making the game. There are still a few subsystems to finish. Added online. Okay, here's our question from earlier. Added online to PvP, selling to merchants, and etc. But they are secondary in importance. That's good to hear. This version of the demo also feels far better playability and fun-wise, if I say myself. And such, I feel happy focusing more on the full game as I work towards getting the demo on Steam as well. I still update the demo with fixes and additions as I make them through. So see you next month. So we did get a confirmation there is going to be a Steam page in the near future. That's good to know. But currently it is on itch.io. I'll have that down in the description down below if you guys are interested. So you can play this on Windows or Linux right now. So if you guys are interested in playing the game, unless you're on Mac and like running Boot Camp, which you can run Windows or essentially Linux or another system on there, but currently it's only on Linux or Windows currently. But yeah, I didn't want to kill you guys with this giant update, so I tried to go through it as quickly as possible. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think. On that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.